This week on Wildcat News, we visit a new coffee shop.
The chorus classes had their Christmas concert.
There's a new store for dog lovers.
And we learn all about the Millennials.
All these stories and more coming up because Wildcat News starts now. Good morning, West Johnston. I'm Hannah Creech.
And I'm Landry Connors. I don't know about you, Hannah, but I'm getting tired of driving to White Oak to get coffee.
Yeah, me too, but you found a new place, right?
Yeah, it's been open a few weeks now.
A new coffee shop, The Ugly Mug, opened up on 4042. Owner, Amanda Childers, saw a need for coffee in the area.
Fiance and I just moved to the area about a year ago, and we were just tired of driving so far to get good coffee. So this spot came available and we just jumped on it.
Sophomore, Megan McNamee, enjoys the atmosphere.
Being here, it makes me feel really relaxed and happy, and it's like a place to kind of calm down.
Childers says business has been better than expected.
It's been really exciting, and we really haven't done a lot of marketing, and a lot of people still don't know that we're open, so I just see it getting busier and growing more.
The Ugly Mug serves everything from coffee to children-friendly drinks, with their frozen Snickers drink being the most popular.
There's so much coffee and like so many different flavors and a variety of what they have. It's easy to choose.
Childers thinks the location makes getting coffee an easier task.
We thought that it was very convenient for people who are wanting to come in, get a quick cup of coffee and go, but also, enough parking for people to be able to sit and stay for a while.
Childers believes that their customer service is what sets them apart from competitors.
We wanted this place to be a place where you could come and people would know your drink before you got out of your car and have it waiting. We really wanted it to be like the Cheers of coffee shops. You're not just a number here.
I need to go try that place out.
Yeah, it's really good. Hannah, can you sing?
I wish, but the chorus recently had a concert and they sure can. On December 6th, the choral department hosted a Christmas concert titled Celebrate the Season. Junior Caroline Beatty thinks the concert went well.
Everyone kind of came together at the end. I know we were all really worried that maybe we wouldn't remember our lines or we'd mess up some of the dance moves, but night of, everything fell into place and we all got our heads on straight and had a really good time.
Junior Gabby Eppinger says all the proceeds from the performance goes to the choral department.
The money from the concert goes to new music for the department, clothing for the department, and stuff that the department needs to put on their shows.
Both Eppinger and Beatty were nervous before the show.
I had a descant part in Hallelujah, I believe, and descant is where you sing a really high note above the rest of the chorus. I had to make sure I didn't mess up.
I don't know how anybody can get up in front of that many people and not just want to curl up in a ball.
At first, Beatty was worried about the dancing.
That is not my forte. But after a lot of practice and lots of coaching on it, I felt really happy about it, and I think it really added to the show.
Beatty believes that they performed to the best of their ability.
You always think you can do better as a performer. You don't want to say, okay, I'm 100%, I can't do any better than that. But we definitely put in as much effort as we could.
The chorus sounded really good.
Yeah, our generation has a lot of talents. Marissa Prendergast looks into millennials.
A millennial is anyone born between 1982 to 2002. Many people perceive the generation as lazy, glued to their electronics, and unmotivated. Sophomore Anthony Ramsey feels these stereotypes people have are only half correct.
I do agree with the apatheticness and the laziness because, we don't have a care to be involved. I disagree with the fact that people think we're not going to amount to anything because we have so much technology at our fingertips that we're able to get out in the world.
Senior Corey Kirkman is part of the millennial generation that differs from the stereotype. Ramsey and Kirkman speak on how it makes them feel to be put into a category.
I don't like being called a millennial because I'm part of that minority that has to work for everything. I bought my past 3 vehicles. I have to pay for my insurance, my car payment, and a lot of people just have everything given to them.
It's the fact that people think that about my generation, which bothers me more because I'm lumped into the group and I don't like it because I'm my own person. Just because some people do, that doesn't make me the same way as them.
Kirkman says millennials can prevent themselves from being stereotyped.
If they would realize that electronics aren't everything and realize that not everything can be handed to you on a silver platter with a silver spoon in your mouth. Society doesn't work like that.
Ramsey says being a millennial does have many benefits.
We can open the world to technology and keep on making advancements in that technology and use it to help other people.
Kirkman tries his best to not be a part of this plaguing stereotype.
I kind of have the personality, like if you tell me I'm not going to do something, I'm going to do it anyways. Not like out of disrespect for anything, but I want to make myself as best as I can and build myself up so I can amount to something when I'm older.
I'm Marissa Prendergast, Wildcat News.
Thanks, Marissa.
Now let's head over to Chase Faircloth with the rundown.
I'm Chase Faircloth. Welcome to the rundown. Here's the last week's scores. Wednesday, swim placed 4th and wrestling placed 1st. Thursday, basketball played against Cleveland. Men's varsity lost 74-57, JV lost 47-43, and women's varsity lost 53-26. Friday, basketball played against Southeast Raleigh. Men's lost 67-47, and women's lost 71-16. Monday, basketball played against Triple S. Men's lost 64-39, and women's won 45-36. Here are some of the highlights.
Jalen Graham hits a layup off an assist by Andrique Cole. Will Bowser gets 2 while being heavily guarded. Jonathan Rose scores on an inbound play.
Some students feel like the junior varsity teams do not get equal attention. Greyson Betz reports.
Students are noticing that junior varsity and varsity sports in high school are looked at and treated differently by the fans and even the players within. Sophomore Jacob Sieben is a JV baseball player. He believes that the players aren't neglected, but do get less personal interaction from the coaches.
We just don't get as much one-on-one time with coaches, and we just kind of put in our own work, and the coaches are with varsity.
Freshman Rachel Peck plays JV basketball, and she expresses her concerns for the lack of recognition for the team.
I don't understand why they're not coming over the intercom and announcing when we win and who scores what points, because everybody on JV works just as hard as the girls on varsity does.
Seaman and Peck both think that the JV jerseys are not ideal.
They can't afford to buy jerseys for both teams all the time, so varsity's obviously more important.
Our jerseys are not the same as varsities, and I think that varsities, they have nice jerseys because ours is 100% cotton, so therefore it's like really thick whenever we're playing and it's not as comfortable, versus if we had varsity jerseys, it would be, I think, a whole lot more cooler whenever we play and a whole lot more comfortable.
Peck gives examples of how she thinks JV and varsity are not the same.
We have practice jerseys, but varsity got brand new practice jerseys and JV didn't. And I don't understand why JV didn't, because basketball is a sport, so JV and varsity is the same thing, but we're just spread up into different teams.
I'm Greyson Betz, Wildcat News.
Thanks, Grayson. Tonight wrestling is away and swim is away. Basketball is home on Thursday. Come out and support all your winter athletes. I'm Chase Faircloth, and I'll see you next season.
Thanks, Chase.
Ariel Andrews found a store where you can go and hang out with your dog.
Just Dog People is a specialty store that showcases unique items for dogs and their people. Owner Jason Ost says it is not your typical pet store.
For 18 years, I've done various different things, and when we sat down and wrote a business plan for this business, the requirements were we had to take our dogs to work. That's because those are our kids. The first and foremost rule, we only have one rule, and it's to give the customer a better experience than they expected. And that means a lot to us. We wanted to make this a fun experience for people to bring their dogs.
Freshman Katie Tudor is a frequent customer at Just Dog People.
The environment here is very inviting. Everyone treats you like your family or really close friends. The owners treat us like we're their own kids. They treat our dogs like they're their own dogs.
Tudor enjoys the atmosphere of the shop.
Every time I come, I feel really excited when I walk in because I get to see the owners and I get to see their dogs, and we just get to see the different things that they've brought in because they bring different things in like every month. And it's exciting and it's fun.
I'm Ariel Andrews, Wildcat News.
I want to bring my dog there.
I know, right?
Well, that's all for us this week. If you have any comments, questions, or story leads, email us at wjstudentmedia@gmail.com or send us a tweet at wjstudentmedia.
And if you want to watch Wildcat News at home, on the go, or catch up on past episodes, go to wjstudentmedia.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Hannah Creech.
And I'm Landry Connors. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next season.